How many more years do you think you can play?
Do
you want to play?
I'm going for 10, man. I'm gonna finish out this contract with the Dolphins, man, and then I'm gonna call it quits. You know, I wanna go into the business side. You know,
you want to be in the coaching too, right?
Yeah, but not for long though. I want to do so many things in my life, bro.
In an interview with Sports Radio 810, Tyreek Hill disclosed football may not be in his future.
So what's your number one after football business idea or kind of goal after football?
So I really want to get into like the gaming space. Like I really want to get huge in that, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm using my platform, creating a gaming team.
Personally, I love this. Hill, an active gamer who has been streaming on Twitch for some time, largely playing Fortnite, and he'll differentiate, going to boxing games. Here's the thing, he has grown a following through merging two communities, football fans and the gamers. Hill has played 7 seasons in the National Football League, way ahead of the average career, which according to Statista is 3.3 years. At his position, wide receiver, it's less, 2.81 years, which means by all stretches of imagination, dude has already won. USA Today notes Hill has 4 years remaining on his current deal, but his cap hit in the final year makes it unlikely he will receive the money. In turn, the Dolphins would save $45 million if they cut ties, per USA Today. Making the pivot to the gaming space is a sound choice, considering the respect he has for said space. He told Soul Runner Gaming that it is a part of who he is as a person. Quote, I've been gaming ever since I was a kid. I try to make it a part of what I do, and I try to fit it inside of my schedule, adding he usually streams on his off days. And it's not just gaming. Tyreek Hill has practically become an entrepreneur. He has sold himself in different areas and dipped his toe into media as well, launching his own podcast, It Needed to Be Said, and a YouTube channel that is bordering on 1 million subs with gaming. He told Sports Radio 810 the following: it should launch by the end of this month, Soul Runner Gaming. I'm just going to sign like different content creators and different athletes. I've been working that, talking to different sponsors, basically saying he's trying to talk to people and get sponsors. What this brings out to me is that he is following the FaZe Clan business model of acquiring different assets and then churning out the content, raking in the profit. The results of a few polls taken went further on how Hill can capitalize on this. Via Vox, 54% of Americans from the ages of 13 to 38 would welcome being an influencer, while a survey of 3,000 kids in not just the United States, but also the United Kingdom found 30% would become a YouTuber. Fast Company, however, warns of the current trend, noting viewership is down across the board on gaming streams. Even the almighty FaZe Clan Corporation is seeing the numbers not swing in their favor. One could easily argue, however, everything is down because during COVID and lockdowns, everything was up to a point that it will not return to because of the climate that we were in, because we couldn't go outside. While the NFL's annual revenue continues to go up, in my opinion, players are becoming way more savvy with not feeling like they have to be beholden and thankful to the teams and league ownership. And I love it. And here's why I love it. Because as I showed you the numbers of, let's call it the lifespan of an NFL career, right? On average. And I can leave the link in the description box on by position. Guys understand, especially in football, that the spotlight year over year gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So they need to make the most of these opportunities. How do they do that? They use their celebrity while playing for a team like the Miami Dolphins or the New England Patriots. Well, not the Patriots. Bill Belichick will shut that down. Or the Kansas City Chiefs by going on Twitch, launching podcasts, doing YouTube, doing Snapchat, doing all these different ventures, because anybody, even if you're at 1 million followers or 100 followers, everyone has a cell phone. And you can make the most out of it by reaching as many people as you can just by hitting record. Now multiply that when you could say you're a member of the Kansas City Chiefs or the Buffalo Bills, because that's what a lot of these guys are doing. And I'm rooting for them, because as someone who has worked with multiple athletes, who have said they were not smart with their money and they were dependent on the insert sport paycheck. This is something that we have seen over the years that has evolved for the better. So good for Tyreek Hill. We know about the risk and injuries that comes with playing this sport, and I hope there are many more Tyreek Hills in the near future that go in this direction.